Injection molding is the pivotal component involved in the production of the body of the pen. Simple pen designs, like the common plastic inner tube, are made almost entirely of plastic, except for the pen tip itself. A constant stream of plastic is driven down a heated metal tube, forced forward by a rotating corkscrew inside the tube. Once it is sufficiently heated, it is pressed into a mold which forms the plastic into the shape of a pen tube. Modern molds can make up to 200 pen tubes in one press. Constant maintenance and supervision is required in order to prevent plastic clogging and assembly line buildups. Once the tubes are made, they are sent down the assembly line to receive ink and a tip. The tubes made through the injection molding process are a perfect example of the efficiency of the molding process. To make the pen tips, straight sticks of steel are purchased. Then, machines cut these sticks into the size and shape of the pen tip. The tips are sent down the line to be buffed and shaved into the desired shape. Pens that have tip covers need to have holes drilled into the covers in the shape of the tip. The fine-tuning of the shape is an example of a finishing process. Ink compounding is the process that produces and regulates the ink that is filled inside the pen tubes. Firstly, pigments of the color of desired ink, most commonly carbon black, are compiled and prepared to be mixed with the ink solution. The substance the pigment is being mixed with varies, but is most commonly soybean oil, petroleum oil, and occasionally water. The process of mixing the pigment into the solution must be carefully monitored, as any air bubbles that can form will disrupt the flow of ink to the pen tip. The solution is mixed until completely uniform in substance, and then goes through a series of quality control tests to wean out overly large pigment particles. Once it passes these tests, it is sent to the pen manufacturers for filling. The filling process is relatively straightforward. An assembly line moves the pen tubes forward towards a filling injector, which injects a certain amount of ink into the tube. Next, a machine presses the tip into the end of the tube. This is an example of a joining process. The final process is quite simple. A machine slides the ink-filled tube, complete with a pen tip, inside the outer tube, forming a completed pen. This is another example of a joining process.